All right, what's up, everybody? Paul Hickey here with Data Driven Design and the Nashville Voice Conference. I'm here at Project Voice. Q Harrison Terry from IH, of course, and Daniel Hill from Daniel Hill Media. Daniel, tell us about yourself and what you do and why you're at Project Voice.
Sure. So I teach small business owners how to use Instagram. That's sort of what I do. I enjoy speaking and teaching people the things they didn't know about the app. And I noticed that there was a hole. There was nothing about Instagram on Alexa. And I thought, that's a place where I could bring value and do something unique in a space that no one else is doing. So that's really what got me in this environment. And so I have the first Instagram Alexa skill. It's a flash briefing. And I give people news and updates they need to know about the platform in 3 minutes or less every day.
That's amazing.
So that's actually quite fascinating.
Oh, thank you.
Now I've got a question for you.
Sure,
You
that's
ready
what I'm here
it?
for, yes.
Okay. An Alexa skill. I'm talking about the display module. Rock with me, Paul. We're gonna use like voice designer to make it happen.
Okay.
I take like my favorite models feed, IG models. There's a lot of them out there.
I see where this is going.
You see where
we
this
can
is
do
going?
this, yes.
You,
Let's do
you,
this.
You can see the future?
Yeah.
I like this guy.
No, you're right, because you should be able to say, Alexa, show me, Kim Kardashian's latest Instagram pictures, and all of them show up on the thing.
Or just give me the flash briefing, like a calendar.
It can go either way. The flash briefing is audio content,
Oh, it's audio
strictly.
content, okay.
At some point, they will give us the ability to make videos.
Okay.
We don't have those yet, but it's definitely going in that direction, right? So I see your point.
And then what if I follow the influencer and then they charge me money to get their premium audio experience?
And that's exactly where it's going. Like on Instagram, there's the close friends feature, right?
Yep.
And some famous people charge $5 a month to be my close friend, and then you can see the things that not my normal audience sees, but only my super tight, you pay money every month. You could do the same thing on the Echo show, right?
Yeah.
Only the things that you really want people to know about, they pay and they get the video, they get the images, but everybody else just gets audio. I don't know, you could do it in a variety of different ways, but I think that's definitely a thing.
What's your take on that, Paul?
I love it. I think we're onto something. We need to play in this space and make some things happen.
I'll be honest with you, I think we really need a good looking person to kind of, not me probably like somebody, super attractive.
Bro, you're super fly.
I mean,
Dude, you're
look
all
at the
well
lines,
dressed. I
like,
mean, you're the
this is
most
Morgan.
well dressed person
Oh,
here.
thank you. I wanted
With
to
the
wear my jeans.
BB-8s. He's got the BB-8s.
My mother-in-law got me these BB-8 socks.
He's got
the
Yeah.
BB-8s.
No. But I'm just saying, I think if you're going to want to see models on Instagram, you're probably going to want to see attractive people on your Echo show. That's all I'm going to say.
I mean, I hear you. I mean, but there's not just models. I know people that follow cars.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's true.
And
That's
you know
true.
Bradley Metrock, he follows Alexa. He's got like a whole Finstagram going, like straight up,
Really?
where it's just like Alexa's in different locations. Ask him about it. Be like, just ask him about it.
Wait, Bradley has a Finsta. That's what you're telling me.
Yes.
All right, I'm going to ask him about
You
that.
didn't know about his
I actually
relationship?
didn't know. I didn't know.
You didn't get invited to the wedding? He got married to Alexa the other week.
Wow, this interview is taking a turn. I
No,
didn't
it's not.
really see it going this way. I didn't see it going this way. All right.
I mean, the guy started the Project Voice conference.
And he has this.
You didn't think he was into Alexa?
I mean, I figured he was into it,
Okay,
but not
all right.
not like. I'm learning a lot right now.
All right. Well, this is the master. He's the grand practitioner. He's gonna teach you about Alexa, the things that I didn't even know. He
Okay.
taught me about APL the other day.
Oh, really?
I thought I was teaching him about APL, but then come to find out he had more experience than I did. But no, APL, I mean, we could use APL, Alexa Presentation Language, to build some of these skills that we're talking about doing for the Echo show, right? Follow our favorite Instagram photo people.
Now, how would it get in there? Would it follow the feed for us and automatically kind of grab those pictures and content?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, because Instagram has an API. It's
Right,
limited
right.
because of the election. We won't talk about that, but it is limited.
Not everybody has full access. You do have to be a certain level partner company to get all the data, but could we not scrape the website for some?
That's illegal.
Oh, is it?
We're official
All right,
over
let's
here.
not- okay.
We're official
Don't
over
do
here.
this at home,
like
kids.
your mind. I like the way your mind
we
works.
like the way you think, but like,
Yeah,
we don't scrape anything. You
We
scrape
not?
anything?
No, never.
I don't. You scrape anything?
Yeah, I mean, I'm scraping stuff. I didn't know it was wrong.
Hey man, we'll cut that part out. No, I'm messing with you.
We're messing with you.
No, I know you're messing with me.
Keep
But I'm
it-
like, who's watching this later that's going to be like, what the hell happened there?
Man, we don't want you getting snitched on. Amazon's pretty strict. Have you ever negotiated with Amazon?
I've spent some time negotiating with Amazon. I know how it goes.
You know how strict they are.
I'm familiar,
If they
yeah.
find out that you have the intent of
scrape
doing
you?
malicious activities, that
You're
could
telling
be
me-
harmful.
You're telling me nobody's scraping data into the AWS and they don't. And
Have you not read the terms of service and conditions?
No, I do not speak terms and conditions.
Then you would know that scraping data is illegal.
But he makes things
It's
happen.
a gray area.
He makes
It's
It's
things
a gray
happen.
area. You're
It's a gray-
violating someone's digital rights, and that's going to come back to bite you.
It's out on the internet for public consumption.
I actually like this argument because, like, which side? Where do you stand on it?
I mean, just make things happen. And we're shoot first and ask questions
All right,
later.
so you're Mark Zuckerberg.
Yep.
I fully support that view.
Thank you.
You're Team Zuckerberg.
Not in everything, but in this particular case, yes.
I'm going to be Team Human here. I know
You're-
privacy is a lost cause, but can I at least keep my zeros and ones like together?
But it's not privacy. They're putting it out on the internet. We're just borrowing it.
No,
It's like
you're-
photocopying. It's like when you go to the library, you photocopy a book, then you put the book back. Is that illegal?
Yes, that's
Yeah,
illegal.
no,
That's
but it shouldn't be.
plagiarism.
But it shouldn't be. That's the point. That is the point. It should not be.
So we just go to your local library and just make photocopies or take your iPhone out and take photos of the book, post it on Instagram, call this guy, and charge $5 a month.
Daniel Hill
to be
Media.
your
Go
close-
ahead. Yeah.
Your close. That's what I've learned today. That's what
I probably need legal representation after this conversation.
See, you had it before you went into this, and now you know. I don't know how they're gonna. I can't speak for your legal people.
I think Daniel Hill Media is solving problems that need to be solved, and I support it.
Now,
you.
I'm curious your take on voice at large. Where's it going in 2020?
You know-
You're an innovator yourself.
Thank you. I
With the
think-
BB-8s.
Oh, thanks. I think it's definitely targeting the older audience, the people who are not used to tapping and typing and swiping. We need to get more of those people using voice apps so that they understand how easy it is and make it so they don't have to remember complicated invocations. So they can just remember one or two words to get exactly the skill that they want.
So you spoke on something. Can you elaborate on that? Because I thought it was super interesting. It was about how not to forget that you invoked a voice app earlier. So talk about that.
So I have a cat. It's very fat. We overfeed this cat all the time. And when my wife gets home before I do, if she feeds the cat, then she goes out. I get home, I think the cat is hungry because it looks hungry, and I feed it again, right? So the cat gets fed twice. So I found this skill called "Has the cat been fed?" And basically, when you get home, you say, "Alexa, I'm gonna feed the cat," and she says, "Oh, okay." And then when someone else comes home, "Alexa, has the cat been fed?" Yes. So we have a system, right?
Wait, did you make the app?
No, it already existed. I
Straight
found
up,
it.
this is actually
it
an
already
app?
exists. This already
This is the
exists.
craziest
But
Alexa
here's the
app I've
problem.
heard all.
Here's the problem. I forgot to use the app, and we started feeding the cat twice
Ah.
again. And the reason is, there's no visual reminder. The fat orange thing in front of me was not enough of a visual reminder for me. So really what we need to do is make it so the skills that you've enabled, you remember that they exist, or there's some kind of visual reminder to clue you in. Like we
So
have
what was
apps
the
on our phone.
punchline?
So you remember, Fashion Nova solved this problem
Huh.
because they got good-looking people to wear clothes that nobody wanted to ever buy or wear, and then you started to have this memory recognition with that Instagram habitually locks you into.
It is true.
Yeah,
You
and
get used to that.
And now,
Which actually, the Echo Show devices, when you use them, they will remind you of your most recently used skills.
oh, they do now.
do
Yeah,
they?
absolutely.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't realize they
yeah,
do.
Yeah.
So yours has Fat Cat on it all day.
I don't have an Echo Show, but what about all the millions of people who only have
Yeah,
voice
so well,
devices?
that's a question for you, Daniel, because you presented on that topic today.
So
tell me what you said.
My answer was you have to use email marketing, social media, and listen to the conversations that are happening on social media to find the people who are using your products, remind them, follow them, engage with them, become friends with them, and join a community, make a community for the users of your application.
Right.
of your
Okay.
skill.
So
That was
infuse
my
it into other
recommendation.
parts of your life and other parts of the things you're doing digitally. And
Exactly.
So you
Okay.
gotta capture all the attention. Now we're playing Pokemon. You went from Star Wars to Pokemon.
I somehow missed Pokemon, but I'll tell you, I live by a park, and there's constantly people just stopping their cars and playing the Pokemon Go game in the park, and it looks like gangs of people, but it's just kids just playing that game.
I mean, yeah, because they have to catch all the Pokemon. Like you have to capture all the people's attention on all the channels and then bring it back to voice.
Is this a Poke Spot? Is this a Poke Gym? Like, what is this?
I mean, whatever Paul wants it to be. I'm here to support Paul. So Paul, is this a
I mean,
Poke
you'd
Gym?
have to. I guess you'd have to come by the data-driven design booth and play to find out, right?
Come to
Isn't
the
that-
data-driven design booth.
Come to Data Driven Design in Chattanooga, in Nashville, digitally,
That's right.
on Alexa. You've
On
got an Alexa skill.
Absolutely.
You got
Ask
a-
data-driven design.
He even has a box full of Alexas that I don't know if I can talk about yet.
I'm just happy you think Bradley married Alexa and not me. I mean, I'm glad that you went that route. You didn't pick on me because
This is taking a turn.
we
It
did
was
not.
great. It was a pleasure.
We
It was a
appreciate your
pleasure.
time. This is a
Oh,
lot of
We
fun.
will catch you and us in the future.
Yes.